Okay, so hey guys, welcome back to another Act 72 video. Pleasure to be joined by River Wilson. River, I think you were my second ever interview I did. It was over Zoom, it was a while ago now. It's like going on 2 years ago now. I don't know if you can remember, but it's a pleasure to be joined in person by here today. How are you doing, mate?
Yeah, I'm really good, mate. It's good to be back on again with yourself. And I'm happy now, I've all weighed in, so happy fighter's a dangerous fighter, as they say. And I'm definitely happy now, so yeah.
And you looked, very excited when you were up there, and you looked like you were ready to fight. And I suppose, weight-wise, have you ever had any difficulties with weight?
Never any difficulties. It's always hard cutting weight. Like it's boxing. If everybody could do it, everyone would. It's not. They can't. But yeah, no troubles. Just normal weight cutting troubles. Yeah, but no troubles. Yeah, you get what I mean. Yeah.
And so, you're here, you're fighting an unbeaten guy, and, he's a little bit of an unknown, I suppose, to an extent, but are you excited to, be back fighting tough opponents and be back fighting opponents that are going to be coming for a fight?
Yeah, man. I didn't catch your last bit of what you said there, but all about the unbeaten fighter, he don't know how to lose, so he's coming in his head, he's thinking, I've never lost. I'm fighting a lad who's very highly ranked, who has lost. He's coming in with loads of confidence, and fair play to him, so he should. But yeah, the more confident he is, the better it's going to be for me, because he's going to fall into traps. Anything that I lay for him is going to set up nice for him. It's experience, and experience is going to pay the bills in this fight for me.
Of course, and you've been on lots of big stages yourself, and you're back on one here, and with something with your career, you've been on big fights, and sometimes you've not always had it your way, but then you've gone back and you've rebuilt, and you've not been afraid to go on small hall shows and take fights and then come back to this level. But is this level where you feel like you thrive your best at?
Yeah, I love the big shows, but this is the big show. Do you know what I mean? You just said that it's small hall shows. This is the biggest small hall show I've ever been on. So Izzy's smashing. Yeah, like I said, this isn't small hall. You've been on all the big platforms, and to be fair, it's probably, like I said, one of the best ones I've been on. I haven't fought yet, so I can't wait to see the Skydo. That's going to be mega. But no, I fight at all levels. Whatever comes at me. If it's at a small hall show, it's on a big hall show. I boxed with Ryan Kelly on the small hall show for a Commonwealth Silver, and I can box Amo Williams at the London O2 for no title. So whatever they're going to give me, I'll take, as long as they pay me good money and it's for something.
And I suppose, it's credit to you wanting the toughest tests, and at this point in your career, is that mainly what you're wanting?
Yeah, man, I just want a good fight. Like I said, when you're in a car, you're looking forward. You always want what's in front of you. So obviously the people in front of me in the rankings who I've got my eye on, there's titles that I want. So it's just as much as I can get out of the sport, that's what I want.
And I suppose in the domestic scene, are there, like you say, fighters, not to really name any names, any fighters that you are particularly looking at?
Yeah, of course. I don't want to put. There's a few names, yeah, that have been floated, and there's a name that came up. I think it was to fight the week after this show, and it was all in his favour. So my manager said, "Look, we'll give that one a miss, and we'll try getting it back on, mate. If we can get it back on in this show, mate, it'll be wicked." But yeah, I'll be up for that. That was for an English title. That was so. Yeah.
So big things, still on the horizon for you, and for yourself, you've boxed at all types of levels and everything like that. But when you come from a defeat, what kind of keeps you motivated and keeps you fueled to go back to the gym?
What keeps me motivated? I think I do. It's a weird question, mate. Because I just love boxing. I love boxing, and I love. Oh yeah. That is, mate, that is it, man. I've got my family there, but you say use them as motivation. Yeah, you can use them because you do get up in the morning, you're doing it for my baby girl. But yeah, it's a strange question, man. Motivated, I'm just a motivated person. I just love to fight. And there you go, like, yeah, that's it, mate.
It's a perfect answer, mate, and that's what you want to be hearing, mate. Yeah. And I can see that from the excitement here today. Win that face-off, you've been on plenty of face-offs, but you seemed like you had that little bit of added oomph about you. Do you feel like that?
Yeah. Well, come up close. That's the first time I've actually seen him, and we got into face-to-face. We get to have a good look into his eyes, and you can see a lot through that. Some people say you can't take a lot, but I think you can from a fighter, and I feel like I'm weeping of confidence. I think I stink of confidence. You know what I mean? And yeah, and I don't think he does. But it doesn't matter, man, because it all happens. Whatever happens on the night is going on the night, and I know that I'm going to come in and be destructive come Saturday night. Well, tomorrow. Fucking come on.
Tomorrow, mate. Not far now. I appreciate your time here now, and you've fought all around the West Midlands area, and the Skydome, bit of a new place for you. Is that just an excitement? What have you made the arena from what you've seen of it so far?
Mate, I've boxed at the Skydome a few times. I have, mate. I've headlined there on Channel 5. I boxed Tyler Denny there. It's alright. I've boxed there. I boxed George Farrell there for defending my Midlands title. I stopped him in the 7th. And I've boxed there against a lad called Ismail Slack on a boxish card. So I've boxed there a few times, mate. And I've always won. Oh no, I haven't. Fucking I lost to Tyler. Oh man, that's funny. Scratch that one, scratch that. Yeah. But great fight, right? European champion now. But yeah, man, it's I love the venue and I'm excited to see what Izzy's done there. Because if he's done this here in the Belgrade Theatre, Skydome's gonna be booming. Oh, that's brilliant. That is. As if I said that.
It's quality, mate. No, mate, you can't remember everything. You've been in a lot of fights, mate.
100%, mate. I've been punching in a lot of times. Come on.
And of course, ex-opponent Tyler Denny. There's talks of him possibly facing Felix Cash. From an outside, I suppose, perspective, but also somebody who has fought Tyler. What would you make of that of a fight?
I think it's a good fight for Tyler. I think it's at the right time. Felix Cash had a long layoff, so I feel like it's Tyler Denny's chance now, and he hasn't been laid off. He's on form. He's confident. I feel like if they do box, it'll be his night. Like I said, boxing waits for nobody. And what's Felix Cash been doing for 2 years? Tyler's been grinding. He's been in there fighting and beating lads. He's been taking O's, taking bouts. So I want Tyler to go there and win it. I want him to stay the champion. Yeah, and still.
And it's nice to see you have a bit of a mutual type friendship there now between the two. There wasn't always that case, I suppose.
No. I think it was just a miscommunication from both of us. A little bit of spite, a bit of pushing here and there. You put two people who are fighting each other on a football pitch, put them back to back. It's going to go off. Do you know what I mean? Just tensions. But after just before the second fight, we kind of sat there and we kind of looked at each other like, can't wait to get this over and done with because we were waiting that long to fight each other. Got it done. And then we sparred each other, we've helped each other with sparring. And he's a good lad, man. He's a family man. He's exactly like me. We're doing it for our kids, so.
Of course, and you can always speak about, I suppose, the losses, but for yourself, if you could reflect on your career so far, which fight would you choose to be that of your best performance you've had so far?
It's got to be my knockout with Troy Coleman. My first title fight, my first time on telly, I was on Hennessy Sports. It was in lockdown. Everyone was at home watching, tuning in, and I knocked him out in the 3rd round with a right hand. Obviously that's massive, ain't it? And then from there, I've got bigger and better fights, better deals, more money. So obviously I was on small money, then the money changed. So yeah, my life turned better. From that night, my life turned 100% better.
Of course, and my final question, I suppose, other than winning in fights, and it's a nice feeling, of course. What would you say is that of your favourite part of boxing?
It's definitely the fighting. I love, that's it. Getting in there and getting it done because the training's a hard bit. Do you know what I mean? Like that, you're doing the game plans, you're going through all the skills, everything, the repetitiveness, the boringness. Then you get in the ring, and that's when you're gonna have the fun. So tomorrow night, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be wicked. Yeah.
Quality stuff. Thank you very much, Rick.
Cool. Thank you.